There's a strange and almost cruel irony that follows Sigma females throughout their lives. A cosmic twist that seems designed to test not just their strength, but their very soul. While most women chase the man they believe is right for them, Sigma females often find themselves drawn to the one man they cannot have. It's not a game. It's not a phase. It's as if the universe has carefully crafted this emotional labyrinth, placing before them a person who embodies everything they desire, and yet remains just out of reach. And the question that lingers, why does this keep happening? Why does life seem to send them the one man who feels like destiny, but is, by all practical measures, forbidden? Sigma females live by a different rhythm than the rest of society. They are not here to play by the rules of traditional love, nor are they satisfied with surface-level connections that lead nowhere. They crave depth. They crave authenticity. They crave a bond so profound it almost feels like a merging of souls. And yet, when someone like that finally appears, he's often unavailable, emotionally, physically, or circumstantially. Maybe he belongs to another. Maybe he lives a life so guarded that no one can truly reach him. Or maybe the timing is off, and life has thrown them together just to show what could have been, only to tear it away. To outsiders, this seems like bad luck. But to Sigma females, it feels like divine irony. Like the universe is saying, not yet, not this one, not in this life, or at least not in this moment. This isn't about wanting what they can't have. That's a shallow interpretation. Sigma females are not children reaching for candy they've been told they can't touch. They are discerning, intelligent, and deeply intuitive about human nature. They don't chase unavailable men because of the thrill. It's because these men mirror something profound within them. They often represent the exact combination of strength, depth, and understanding Sigma females crave. A man who sees them not as an accessory, not as a trophy, but as an equal. A man who understands that she doesn't need to be saved, fixed, or controlled, only accepted and respected for who she is. And yet, for reasons beyond logic, this man always stands just outside their reach. Here's the truth that cuts deeper than most care to admit. Sigma females are not afraid of love, but they are terrified of the wrong kind of love. The shallow, transactional kind society often promotes. They'd rather feel the sting of longing for someone unattainable than settle for someone who doesn't ignite their mind, heart, and soul. It's not that they enjoy the pain, it's that they can't lie to themselves. They can't play house with someone who doesn't feel like destiny. And they certainly can't water themselves down to fit into a love story that was never written for them. But why does the universe seem so intent on testing them this way? Why send them a glimpse of the one thing they want, only to make it untouchable? The cosmic answer is both beautiful and brutal. Sigma females are old souls, often carrying a deeper sense of purpose than most. They are not here to learn simple lessons about attraction or compatibility. They are here to master higher lessons about timing, self-control, and the kind of love that transcends possession. Sometimes the universe places an unattainable man in their path, not as a romantic partner, but as a mirror, a reflection of what they truly desire and what they are still becoming. He represents the standard, the frequency, the energy that matches their own evolution. But until they fully step into that alignment, the connection remains out of reach. And yet, despite this painful dance, Sigma females don't crumble. They don't spiral into bitterness or despair. Instead, they grow, they analyze, they evolve. Because if there's one thing a Sigma female understands better than anyone, it's that not all connections are meant to be claimed. Some are meant to awaken, some are meant to teach, some are meant to challenge, and some are meant to be admired from afar, like a rare constellation, beautiful to behold, but never to be touched. This is why Sigma females are often accused of having impossibly high standards. People say they're too picky, too independent, too unrealistic. But what these critics fail to understand is that Sigma females would rather wait a lifetime for a love that feels cosmic than settle for a love that feels convenient. They're not afraid of being alone, and they're certainly not afraid of heartbreak. What they fear most is betrayal of the soul, choosing someone who fits on paper but not in spirit. And so when life places the unattainable man before them, They don't see it as cruelty. They see it as proof that they are closer than ever to finding the real thing. If the universe is showing them the right energy, even in an impossible form, it means they're vibrating closer to their destined connection than ever before. But here's where things take an even darker turn. Sometimes the unattainable man is not just a test. Sometimes he's a lesson in disguise. Sigma females have an innate ability to see through facades, but love can blur even the sharpest vision. The unattainable man might carry traits they desire, but he may also carry traits that warn them of what they must avoid. Ego, emotional unavailability, or a life path incompatible with their own. The pain of not having him forces them to examine these traits more deeply, separating what they truly want from what only appears alluring. In other words, the universe isn't saying you can't have him. It's saying you deserve more than him, and you needed this moment to see why. This is the raw truth no one wants to admit. Sigma females are not cursed in love. They are refined by it. Their heartbreaks are not failures. They are forges. Each encounter with the unattainable man chisels away illusions, stripping them down to their truest essence. And when the real man, the one who is both right and available, finally arrives, they will recognize him instantly. Not because he looks like the fantasy, but because he feels like home. So, if you are a Sigma female and you've been haunted by the one man you can't have, understand this. It was never about him. It was always about you. Your growth, your clarity, your journey toward the love that will not just challenge you, but choose you. And when that love arrives, it won't feel like longing. It will feel like gravity, pulling you toward a future where you no longer have to wonder why the universe kept him from you. Because deep down, you'll know, it was only leading you to something infinitely greater.